state of Karnataka, where the civic apathy in Bengaluru continues as a road is now caved in. And this is a 4 feet deep caving in that has been registered from the BTM layout following heavy downpour in Bengaluru city. And this is a 4 feet deep sinkhole that you can see on your screens that surfaced at the BTM layout, opening a death trap to citizens of the IT city. Despite the formation of the sinkhole, BBMP officials are yet to arrive at the spot. That is the level of apathy that Bengaluru is witnessing. Remember, there are 2 deaths already that have been registered in the last 2 days. One of an Infosys employee, a 22-year-old lady who died because of waterlogging. And there is another death that has been registered of a man. Now we hear that BBMP employees, despite the sinkhole that has been seen at the BTM layout, they're yet to arrive at the spot and address the issue and even start the process of filling this sinkhole. Well, through the visuals, you can understand this is a 4 feet deep sinkhole that has somehow sprung up at the BTM layout after the heavy downpour. In the visuals, you can see how deep the sinkhole is. And BTM layout sees a huge thoroughfare of traffic. It is one of the main areas of Bengaluru. We've seen how, and we are showing you these 3 instances. One where a 22-year-old technician of the Infosys group died because of waterlogging. There was another where a 32-year-old man was washed away. And today we see a 3rd instance where there is a 4 feet deep sinkhole that has been seen at the BTM layout, and yet no BBMP officials are even at the spot to even start the process of filling it so that commuters do not feel or face any hassle. My colleague Akshara is joining us on the broadcast. Akshara, despite all of the calamities and casualties that the civic apathy in Bengaluru has seen, 2 deaths so far, and a sinkhole that has now been seen at BTM layout, no action still.
Well, it's absolutely. The BBMP should have been prepared, before the rain here, and they were a bit busy with the elections as well. But necessary precautions should have been taken. If you take a look at the previous incident where a 22-year-old lost her life due to the waterlogging, they should have taken necessary precaution in order to prevent vehicular movement or traffic movement into the underpass. And that particular location, KR Circle underpass, where a 20-year-old techie lost her life, it's a place usually which gets waterlogged whenever it rains heavily. So that should have been taken into consideration. Not just that underpass, many underpasses in the city as well. Such necessary precautions should have been undertaken. And remember, stormwater drain encroachments are still in place. There are almost around 782 encroachments have to be cleared. There haven't been any necessary action taken against that as well. Almost 782 encroachments along these stormwater drains are yet to be cleared by the BBMP. Strict action must be taken against that as well. So all these incidents are taking place due to the negligence of the BBMP. And remember, we don't have an elected council of the BBMP yet. The elections are yet to take place, and they were supposed to take place in the month of September in the year 2022, but still there is no the elected council. There is no corporation election that has taken place. It has been stuck up with some legal entanglements. So no one could be held responsible for all these incidents, all the lives lost due to civic apathy here in Bengaluru.
And Akshara, is that the very reason? Does that explain this lackluster attitude of the BBMP employees, considering they will not be held accountable, considering there is no elected council, like you rightly said? What is the newly elected government in the state of Karnataka really planning on doing about it? This is something that they need to actually get their hands in on priority, because we can see how Bengaluru and other parts of Karnataka are seeing heavy downpour. We've seen 2 lives that have been lost. Of course, there needs to be something done at the earliest.
Well, when we speak to the BBMP Chief Commissioner Tushar Girinath, he says there is a lack of coordination among various departments, and they still claim that they're doing all they're taking necessary precautions that have to be taken, but still on-ground reality stands different. Right before, a couple of days ago, we saw 2 incidents, rightly mentioned. One 22-year-old techie lost her life, and second, now we are witnessing the 32-year-old man who lost his life after drowning in the stormwater drains. Following these 2 incidents, the newly formed government, the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, has called for a round of meetings with the DCs and other officials of the BBMP here in Bengaluru. One round of meeting has already taken place, if I'm right. And following all these meetings, they are promising a strict action and also ensure that necessary precautions are taken regarding all these weak infrastructure or desilting of the drainage, or when it comes to encroachments also, they're also planning to clear all the encroachments along the stormwater drains. But still, they still remain as promises. We have to wait and watch how things will pan out. If they are really being implemented, what necessary precautions will be taken by the government, since monsoon is like a couple of months away here in Bengaluru.
All right, Akshara, thank you so much for that.